just not that funny anymore. Now that everything's falling apart, I dive over.
What's going on, Hipsta? What's going on, brother? What's up, DT? What's up? How's it going, Leah?
Like sad clowns are going out of style. I'm so tired of getting pushed around.
It's in Discord. I promise it is.
To be 6 feet underground. It gets harder to breathe the longer I stay here under the weight of it all. I'm better off alone. I feel safe in my home. Oh, it's all my fault. I've heard it 1,000 times before, and it's just not that funny anymore. Now that everything's falling apart, I dive over the edge for a new start. A new start. I've heard it 1,000 times before, and it's just not that funny anymore. Now that everything's falling apart, I dive over the edge.
It's in Discord. Overdrive announcement.
I dive over the edge for a new start. I dive over the edge for a new start. Leon, try, yeah.
You're good, Leah. You are all good. All good. Let's get an intro playing so we can get into this shit. We late as fuck. We
Used
gonna
to
be here
sleep
for a
with
fucking
an
minute.
empty plate, now it's bells ring out like thunder's cry. Shadows fade where dreams defy. Footsteps echo on the stone. Climbing paths, I claim my throne.
How's it
The
going, dude?
rock crowd shakes the ground. Faces blur, the pulse
Be able to catch the whole thing this time.
a spark ignites a fire untamed. In the chaos, I'm unchained. Spotlights blaze, my moment calls. I stand unbroken through the falls. The summit's near, the Erupts stand. This is the place where I began.
What's going on? What's good?
Table full and bright, they smile to me.
Hello. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It is true. I'm tired as shit. I'm wearing the same shirt from yesterday. What's good?
Somebody gotta ride.
Your boy is cooked. How's it going? 501. You know, where I grew up, there was this place called the 501 Steakhouse. That shit was super expensive. How's it going? Welcome to UCW. This is actually the beginning of our show. This is the beginning of UCW Overdrive, our Monday night wrestling production. It's an E-Fed. If you want to join, check the channel description. Check the Discord link. Click on that shit, and then go check out how to become united. That'll get you in this bit. Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the night, we've got Drewfie versus Drake Frost taking on Big Johnson in a triple threat match. Adam Thomas is currently scouting for representatives of UCW for Divided We Stand this Sunday on November the 2nd. So yeah, we're currently scouting for people to represent UCW. Drewfie, Drake Frost, and Big Johnson, 3 of UCW's best. We got King Hipsta, Baker Pierce, and Nicholas Kelly also in a scouting match. We've got Azrael and Steve Lane and James Wagner. Here, let me pull this shit up. Let me just actually show y'all real quick instead of trying to just remember the shit off the top of my head. That's my computer. There you go. There you go. There you go. But no, we will have Drewfie and Drake Frost and Big Johnson in a triple threat scouting match. Then we will have Jade, Tempest, Whitney, Rivera, and Samantha Frost going at it for the Overdrive Women's Heritage Championships. Whitney with Rivera going back up for the title. Samantha Frost defending it once again against the majority of the Women's Heritage division. There's only 3 or 4 women in that division, so we've got 3 of them right here showing out. What's going on, Hydrate? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? After that, King Hipsta, Baker Pierce, and Nicholas Kelly will go at it in another scouting match to decide who will go at it for UCW versus SMW. And then we have Azrael, Steve Lane, and James Wagner, who have the exact same mission that they have to get through. Rose Daniels and Sonya G will go at it for the Women's World Championship tonight. Rose Daniels looking at an opportunity to reclaim the Women's World Championship from Sonya G, trying to become a 3-time Women's World Champion in UCW. And then after that, ladies and gentlemen, John Styles, the Skill Tree QLG, Reverend Supreme Knight, and Ricky Thomas will have a fatal 4-way elimination match to decide the Fighting Spirit champion. If John Styles can walk out with the Fighting Spirit championship here tonight, it'll be fucking crazy, just to be honest. I would be surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. If you can't tell, I'm a little tired. I'm a little not here at the moment. So bear with me. There is also that women's title match may determine how long Whitney holds on to the case. I don't want to cash in on Rose. That's fair. That's fair. I can't blame you. I cannot blame you. Ladies and gentlemen, no ring announcer, no championship, making their way to the ring first. He is your Deathlock champion. One of the most dominant men that we have seen in recent UCW history. Ladies and gentlemen, Drewfie, the Canadian Mite, making his way down to the ring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first opponent who will make his way down to the ring to meet Mr. Drake Frost. How's it going, Repo? What is up? What is up? I believe that's Drake, right? Yeah, that's Drake. Ladies and gentlemen, the brother of Samantha Frost, the most dominant women's heritage champion that we have seen in UCW. The brother-in-law of John Styles, the Fighting Spirit champion, the man who will put his championship on the line here tonight in the main event. Drake Frost, ready to rise up from the stage and make his way down to the ring, looking for an opportunity to represent UCW this Sunday. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, Repo. How are you? How's it going? That's good. That's good. School is mad strict though. That's crazy. School. High stakes matches tonight. A lot of high stakes matches. Everybody's looking for an opportunity to get onto the pay-per-view card. That's not good. You should definitely make sure you ease on. And ladies and gentlemen, their final opponent making his way down to the ring. This man right here is a towering figure in UCW, the largest man on the roster. Representing the Empire of Pain. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Johnson. We have 5 minutes of lunch on Fridays. We have 30. I've never heard of shit like that. That's insane. What's going on, Ryder? What's going on? So I'm not playing. This is an E-Fed. All three of these guys are actually members of my community. They cut promos and shit in Discord. That's the way for a lot of the roster, actually, is we cut promos in Discord. They're members of the community. If you're interested in joining, there's a Discord link in the channel description. Excuse me, I'm going to talk. What's going on, Diego? What's up? Look at Big Johnson. That man is bad. He'd be huge. Where do I see the card for the night? In the Discord. It's in the so Overdrive announcements. That's where it's at. He's huge. Excuse me, I'm fighting for my life right now, trying to breathe. That's exactly what's happening right now. It's exactly what's happening right now. Thank you, I'm blind. Hey, you all good, man? You all good? I was about to send it in chat. Don't even worry about it. Big clothesline from big clothesline from Big Johnson takes down Drewfie. Kick to the leg from Drake Frost. Big knees to the body. I didn't even know I was on the card. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, brother. Johnson's got Drake Frost on his back. Drewfie will fall. Hey, I don't know, man. He's currently going up against one of his own teammates right now in the Empire of Pain, but with Ace Anderson being gone, the Empire of Pain's kind of in a weird situation. Johnson's going for a cover on him right now. Will I be live tomorrow? Drewfie with the resub. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome home, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will I be live tomorrow? On YouTube? Probably not. On Twitch? Yeah, I do GTRP and some other shit. But yes, I probably will be. Big Johnson working the shoulders of Drewfie. Drake Frost tried to go with the knee, didn't make it. Double axe handle to the back. Doesn't do much. Playing WoW with my bro. Watching this, baseball and Raw. You don't have Twitch? That sucks. That's a bummer. I have thought about multi-streaming, like the RP sessions and stuff like that to Twitch. I have thought about it, but it's gonna be asking a lot of my computer, and I don't wanna over stress it if I don't have to. Drewfie just took down Drake Frost with a leaping clothesline. Makes his way back into the ring. Over the top rope, big forearm to the face of Drake Frost, takes him down. Johnson taking a walk around the ring. Onto his shoulder. Bounces his face off the top of the barricade. Johnson's got him by the head. Drewfie's gonna fall. Drewfie falls down. Into the steps. I'm 12. I can't download anything. Oh, damn. You're 12? Yeah, that's... Should probably not be here. Just because I swear like a sailor. And this is mostly adults in this chat. So, for your safety, I'd leave. But I also was a 12-year-old in Xbox lobbies with grown-ass men all the time. So, like, I can't really say much, but I'm just saying what I would do with my 12-year-olds is we would not be allowed to be in chat. Drewfie with a little bit of fight against Drake Frost. He's got him by the head. Submission in place. Big Johnson throws the trash can down on top of him. I hear curses. I mean, that makes sense.
And his name is John C.
That was loud as shit. Drake Frost going for the cover on Drew. Drewfie with a reversal, big kick to the body. Yeah, that shit is loud as hell. That shit is incredibly loud. And it goes through my ears. Like, so it's, it's a lot. Big forearm to the face. Big Johnson goes down. Kick to the body. DDT on the outside from Drew. Going for the cover once again. Only a count of one. Gonna go into a different stream. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. Clothesline to the back of the head. Johnson goes down. I gotta get rid of that logo. I thought I did. Drake Frost misses the big kick to the face of Drew. Underneath the bottom rope. Drake Frost taunting on the outside. Drew takes him down with a shoulder tackle to the back. Johnson goes down with a clothesline. Drew is cleaning house right now, trying to do as much as he can all at once. Big kick to the back of the head sends Drewfie across the outside. Leg drop to Big Johnson. Mounted punches to the face. Drake Frost trying to keep Johnson down. He's got Drewfie on his shoulder. Big knee to the face. Johnson gets thrown back into the ring. Drake Frost going for the cover. Only a count of two. Drake once again taunting. Drewfie catches him this time, throws him into the ring post. Drake Frost busted open. Johnson's got him on his shoulders. Drewfie with a reversal. What time am I streaming tomorrow? I have no idea, to be honest. I've got no clue. I usually try and start RP stuff at about 6, but I might stream in the afternoon. If I end up staying awake again all fucking night, even though I really don't want to, I might end up just streaming the whole time. Stomping onto his back. Big kick to the face, Drake Frost. Working the arms now of Drewfie. Knees across his back. is so loud. That is so loud. Hi, Rad. Hello. Drake Frost, big kick to the face. That shit is so loud. Oh, hi. Drake Frost once again missing the big kick. Submission in place. Oh. Drake Frost fights out of it. Okay. Big kick to the back. Drewfie with a big knee to the face, able to get Big Johnson away from him. Drake Frost and Drewfie cooperating quite nicely at the moment. Big kick finally hits. Drew gets laid out. Chair shot misses. Big punch to the face. By the back of the head, Big Johnson throws him down on the steel chair. Johnson looks locked in, reaching into a different part of his bag. Him and Drew have been very, very aggressive towards one another. German suplexes. Just hope I can catch it and not be at work when you stream. I mean, I might stream in the afternoon, but other than that, yeah, it should be well after most people are off work. But I am thinking about streaming in the afternoon. Johnson's wrapped up. Dragon Sleeper. Rear naked Dragon Sleeper. Pull him across the face. Tickle him a little bit. Whatever you want to call it. Call it that. I ain't got the energy for this shit today, yo. Frost gets Johnson up to his feet. Back into the ring. Am I sleepy? No, I'm groggy. I'm groggy and uncaffeinated. Kendo stick in the hands of Drew. Across the back of Drake Frost. Drake Frost doesn't care. Shatters it across the knee of Big Johnson. Frost going for the cover. Only two. Big clothesline. Over the top rope, Drew takes down Drake Frost. Going to set up the table once again. This time in the middle of the ring. Couple of kicks do him some good. Drewfie, big elbow to the back of the head. He's going up to the top. Johnson's a little distracted. This might be what Drew's looking for, though. Down onto his back. Drew changes his mind finally. Getting the crowd into this one. What's going on, Supreme? What's going on, brother? Hope you are doing well. Hope it's been a great day. Drew and Drake Frost on the outside. Big kick to the body. Chops across the chest land. Drake Frost gets sent back into the ring. Big clothesline from Johnson. Takes down Drew. Into the steel steps. Johnson going for the cover on Drewfie. Referee taking a little bit of time. Drew able to kick out. Kendo stick in the hands of Drake Frost. Taking it easy. He's like, yeah, that's good, brother. That's good. I'm glad. Big kick to the side of the face of Johnson. He goes down. Frost stands him back up. Into the barricade. Shot. Forearm across the back of Drewfie. Drake Frost just roared in his face or some shit. Johnson with a shoulder tackle takes down Drew. The big old boy, hyped up, heated up, ready to go. He got put in the oven. Drake Frost laid his ass out, Going for only a 1 count. What? Big kick to the side of the face. Drewfie knocks down Drake Frost this time. Hey, Drewfie, stop aura farming and fight. He makes Big Johnson tap. Drewfie just made Big Johnson tap, ladies and gentlemen, bouncing the ladder off the face. Drake Frost trying to keep him down. Drake waiting for something. Something big might be on the way. This doesn't look good for the boy. Up onto his shoulders. Big knee to the face of Drew. Going for the cover, Drake Frost. Only 2. Leg drop misses. Big kick to the side of the face once again. Up onto the barricade. Double axe handle misses. Huge kick misses as well. Big knee to the chest as well. Drewfie misses the headbutt, headbutting the wooden planks on the outside. Big kick misses once again. Drake Frost gets planted. Clothesline misses. Big kick to the body. Drake Frost, another reversal. Drewfie able to get past it. Going for the cover. Only a count of 1. Elbow to the back of the head. Drewfie trying to stay in control. This man is a champion in UCW. It makes sense that he would have a dominant performance. Taking down a member of the Empire of Pain, which some think Drewfie might lead now. A double axe handle to Drake Frost takes him down. Only a count of 2 once again. Drewfie's being very methodical in the way that he's working with this right now. Big knees to the face, big moves to the arm, big punches to the body. Dragon Sleeper in place. Drake Frost gets out once again. Big kick to the back. It looks like Drewfie might be bleeding on his back now. Onto the shoulders of Drake Frost is never a good place to be. Runs him into the barricade. Middle of the spine first. Leg drop connects. What's going on, Ty? How's it going, brother? Drewfie gets bounced off the barricade. Big kick to the top of the head. Chops to the chest. Drops him down across his knee. Drewfie stretching the back out. Pause. Of Drake Frost. I don't care, YouTube. You can hate me if you want. Hurricane Rana. Drake Frost takes down Drew. Steel chair to the body. Drake going for the cover. Surely that's not how this match is going to end, right? This is not. Okay, good. Drewfie kicks out at a count of 1. Going. Drake Frost looking for something big. Up onto his shoulders once again. Huge knee on the way. Drake catches it. Going for the cover. Only 2. No. How's it going, Ty? How you doing, brother? Drewfie throws Drake into the steel steps. Big punch to the face, misses. Chops to the chest, connect. Drewfie with a tackle, takes down Drake Frost. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Big punch to the side of the face. Did he just step across his forehead? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Steel steps down across the chest of Drew. Just chucking him. Chucking him. Throwing him. For no reason. Drew gets thrown back into the ring. Drake Frost Wants him to stand. This could be a mistake. This could be a mistake. Off the top rope. Catches him. Drew stands up. Gets the reversal. Able to send Drake into the corner. What the? I don't know what that was, but my leg hurts. Drake Frost with a reversal. Forearm to the face. Drewfie gets busted open and goes down. Sledgehammer in his hands. Drops it down across the body. Drewfie gets back up. Gets caught. Gets out of the way of whatever the fuck that was, though. Into the ropes. Going for the German suplexes. Drake Frost with a reversal. Sends Drewfie face first onto the mat. Table in his hand. Sets it up in the middle of the ring. Drake Frost taking aim. Stomping down on the back of the head of Drewfie. Going for the cover. Table's all up in the way. Only two. Drew able to kick out. By the back of the head, working him over towards that table. Drew with a reversal. Able to save himself. He was going for the Dragon Sleeper right there. Drewfie just put Drake Frost through the table off of a reversal, then threw the sledgehammer down on top of him. Asking for him to stand. Big kick misses. That one doesn't. Drewfie stomping on the back of Drake Frost. How am I still kicking out? Bro, I don't fucking know. Working on his arm. Stomps down across the back. Well, more of his knees, but y'all know what, y'all feel me. Big kicks to the face of Drake Frost. Going for the cover. 3. Drewfie will be moving on to Divided We Stand. If he will be moving on to Divided We Stand as Deathlock champion will be decided on Friday when he takes on Baker Pierce once again. Congratulations, Drewfie. That was a good ass match. That was nice. The part between Drew and Drake Frost was really back and forth. I liked the pacing on that. That was good. I'm a fan. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the UCW Women's Division is up next. The Women's Heritage Championship is on the line. 3 of UCW's best will be going at it. We've got Samantha Frost taking on Whitney Rivera and Jade Tempest. And the Women's Heritage Championship is on the line in this one, ladies and gentlemen. I just need to say that once again. It is on the line. Making their way down to the ring first, she is the Tempest. A former Jesus, that hasn't happened the whole time I've done this. Former UCW Women's World Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Jade Tempest, making her way literally down to the ring. This woman never fails to impress when she is in the ring. She is paired up with two other members of UCW's best as far as the women's division is concerned, though. Oh, this is aura farming like a motherfucker. Yeah, it is. How's it going, Toby? How's it going? That's good to hear, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, making their way down to the ring. An SMW legend. UCW great in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Whitney Rivera making her way down to the ring. The Golden Hour briefcase holder, by the way. 2K don't like that fucking briefcase for some reason. But she does, she is the holder of it. Suffering from an upset stomach. Hate to hear it. I'm suffering from sore ass throat. Yeah, 2K just doesn't like it. I've put the briefcase on her every time that I've gone to do a fucking show. Just won't put the shit on her. And ladies and gentlemen, your Women's Heritage Champion, making her way down to the ring. A dominant force, especially in this division. Samantha Frost, ladies and gentlemen.
Turns cold, every rival shakes when a story's told. Eyes like ice, but a fury's hot when Frost hits the stage. She can't be stopped. Swagger in a step, power in a stance. One strike, one hit, no second chance. The queen of the storm, you can feel that chill, but when she snaps, she's a force of will. Frost in the fight, she's ice, she's fire. Samantha Frost takes it higher and higher. Cold as steel, but her moves ignite. Queen of the ring, she owns the night. Fire in a step, the crowds and heat. Every beat drops heavy when she takes a seat. No fear, no doubt, just fire inside. Samantha Frost, she was born to rise. Name on the lights, respect on the line. She's sharp like frost, but she burns in time. You can't outlast, but you can't outshine. She's the queen of the fight, this brain is mine. Frost in the fight, she's ice, she's fire. Samantha Frost takes it higher and higher. Cold as steel, but her moves ignite. Queen of the ring, she owns the night.
It might be lagging for everyone.
One strike, but hit, no second shots. Watch her in a step, power in a stance. One strike, one hit, no second shots. Slugger in a step, power in a stance. One strike, one hit, no second shots. Watch her in a step, power in a stance. One strike, one hit, no second shots. Frost in the fight, she's ice, she's fire. Samantha Frost takes it higher and higher.
May just need to refresh. May just need to refresh.
Could be the fix.
There it was, ladies and gentlemen, the Women's Heritage Championship. It should be caught up now. Should be caught up now. Samantha Frost bouncing the faces of Whitney Rivera and Jade Tempest off of each other. Big elbows to the body. It was on YouTube. Word. Hurricane Rana. It should be fixed now. It should be evened out because it's not showing any wonky numbers on my end anymore. Big kick to the body, stomping down on the arm. Samantha Frost trying to keep Jade Tempest, the former Women's World Champion, down for as long as possible. Big, oh damn. That title is rocking. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I refreshed and went way into the match, so I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine now. Big elbows to the body. Whitney Rivera down onto the table. Big kicks. Whitney Rivera Her and Samantha Frost have had multiple bouts for this championship throughout her time in UCW. Big kick to the side of the face. Clothesline from Jade. Tempest takes down Rivera. Samantha Frost sneaks it behind Rivera, gets her. 2 one-on-ones and now 2 triple threats. Yep. Big elbow to the face of Jade Tempest. It's the whole division, pretty much. Pretty much. It's the whole division right now. Drop kick from Jade Tempest. Into the table. Jade Tempest kind of gives up, it looks like. What the fuck? Oh, no. Whitney Rivera able to get a reversal. I would have put her ass through the table, to be honest with you. She was trying to put you through the table, I would have put her ass through the table. Also, just to preface, I'm not playing, I'm not doing anything, I'm just changing the camera. Samantha Frost bouncing Whitney Rivera off the trash can. Back into the ring. Jade Tempest with a ladder. Big kick to the body. I am playing cameraman for real. What's going on, Carnies? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope it's been a great day. Samantha Frost going for cover. Not even a count of 1. Whitney Rivera able to kick out of it. Jade Tempest sneaks up from behind. That was almost crazy. Big knee to the face. Samantha Frost gets Whitney up onto her shoulders. What's going on, Tony? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, brother? How you doing? Down onto her shoulders. Jade Tempest going for the cover. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but brain says no. Yeah, I felt that. I felt that. Yep. That's pretty relatable. Samantha Frost really just doing a lot of damage to both of her competitors. Gets Jade Tempest up onto her shoulder. Flattens her completely. Going for the cover. But is Cloud City a whitelist RP server? I've been away from 5M for ages and have been getting the itchy itch again. So here, you know what? I'll even pause. I love Cloud City so much. I'll even pause it to talk to you about Cloud City. Let me tell you about Cloud motherfucking City, bro. Cloud City is where you can be who you want to be. Cloud City is where you can do things that you've always wanted to do in GTA, but couldn't because Rockstar didn't know it was a thing. Cloud City is completely free. The owners do not want your money unless you're trying to get like an MLO or something like that, and they will even pay for this shit unless you're trying to get it like faster. The only thing that paying for something as far as an MLO will do will get it to you faster in the game. Beyond that, they'll really work with you on whatever you want to do. They don't want your fucking money at all. Work starts in 5 hours. Rip you. Yeah, that sucks. It is a whitelist server. Whitelisting is super simple. All you got to do is join the Discord link that I'm about to send into chat. Invite people. Or I forgot that Streamlabs doesn't like me. So I have to go into the actual stream manager to do this shit. Join that Discord, join off that Discord link right there. All right. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the rules. Make sure you read all of our rules and all that shit. And then go to role request and you're going to type in WL. That's how you're going to request your whitelist access. Me or one of the other people who are moderators or owners or something in there. I'm not an owner. I need to preface. I'm not a dev. None of that shit. But one of the people who is an owner or a moderator in there can whitelist you, and we will get you taken care of as far as that is concerned. As soon as you have whitelist access, it's really just looking up Cloud City RP in the 5M logger or in the 5M launcher, and then just downloading the assets and stuff like that, and you'll be in there. So you'll be in there. It is so much fun. It's a great time, dude. I have a blast. I don't need GTA so you need GTA Online to be a part of Cloud City, but it's like you could probably find it for like $20 Supreme, to be honest with you. It's pretty much always on sale. Like GTA 5 is pretty much always on sale, and GTA Online comes with it, but you need GTA 5 Legacy on PC. And then you can join Cloud City. It's super simple. What's going on, DK? What's going on, brother? I hope you know that I was thinking about moving Overdrive to tomorrow because I slept in and missed the 4:30 time slot, and then was just like, nah, because I want to watch SMFC. I gotta do it tonight, because if I don't, then I won't be able to watch SMFC tomorrow. So I gotta do it. So I hope you know that I thought about you. Chilling, man. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Hope you are having a good day, brother. Consider me signing up. I gotta commentate tomorrow. What time? I think about you a lot. That's crazy. We need to rephrase the way that we say shit. Hold on. We got to see how wrong we were on our predictions, UCW. Is Hydrate joining on commentary? Is it going to be the three of us or just me and you? Because I'm down. 4:30? Okay, bet. Yeah, I'll make sure I'm around. Yeah, no, I'm down. I am down. I think Joker helped me get that. I have to get it up and running and make a character. Yeah. Yeah, I think you bought GTA Online, didn't you? If he wants, he can. Word. Crazy Eyes with the raid. What's going on, brother? We're talking about GTRP at the moment, but there is an EFED going on right now. I 100% meant it how I said it. Okay. Okay. I didn't know the feeling was mutual. You know what I'm saying? I got nervous. Supreme Knight with the Prime sub as well. What's going on, dude? Appreciate that. I appreciate you, Supreme. You to goat. What do you mean you hate? What? How do I hate you? What do you mean? What do you mean? I said hi to you as soon as you showed up in chat 45 minutes ago. What are you talking about? I've been for like 6 years, maybe even longer, but I haven't in the past like year-ish. My old crew disbanded, etc. I'll check it out. Oh, no, dude, if you got RP experience, it's a super great time. Dev team is super responsive. Dev team is also super willing to like teach people shit and work with stuff. The hype train activated. What the fuck? Oh wait, okay, never mind. That's the notification. Oh no, DK subscribe too. Y'all just showing out right now. I like the fishing is crazy. Thank you for the sub, DK. I appreciate you, brother. I've been doing 5 for like 6 years. Excited. Yeah, no, it's a great time, dude. You know, in my brother love voice, currently walking around myself trying to figure out my life in RP. Tomorrow shall be fun. Wink. Interesting. Root for my girl in this match, the tall one with the short blue and black hair. Yeah, sorry, Crazy Eyes. I forgot you raided. What's going on, Raiders? Hi, I'm UserUnknown. This is UCW. This is actually UCW Overdrive, our Monday night. It's like our flagship Raw show, kind of. The camera angle sucks right now, but it's because we were doing some shit. Y'all had me dying like the last 20 minutes of the episode. That was the point. That was the goal. In RP, I'm not walking around IRL. It's wet and cold outside. Hey, felt that? But no, this is UCW. I'm UserUnknown. What's going on, Rob? How's it going? Essentially, it's an EFED. Y'all watch Crazy Eyes, so I know you know what an EFED is, but it's my EFED. Come stick around, watch, hang out at some point. You know, if you want to join the Discord. I'm more than happy to have you in. We do a whole lot more over here than just EFEDs and stuff like that. But I am very happy to have you if you would like another EFED to be in. But please do not leave. Please do not leave Crazy Eyes' EFED to join mine. Please, if you're going to be in mine, please stay in his unless you got some personal whatever. But like, I don't want to be the reason why you leave. Need to interview Adam Thomas and Walter Brooks for SMFC. Yes, you do. The way you just the way you just full on dissected Morgan exactly how I wanted you to, all according to plan. You know, I kind of felt like that's what I was supposed to be doing, so I did it. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. All right. I sound like Nelly and I sound like Instagram reels on repeat right now. Don't forget our hey, my tinfoil hat and I Love Dustin Hunter shirt is right behind me. It's on set. At our Monday night show too. Very nice. Very nice. There's a whole lot of shit going on right now, but chat is very active and I try and prioritize chat more than I prioritize this. Exactly, yeah. My I Love Dustin Hunter shirt. That's my shit right there. Samantha Frost waiting for Whitney Rivera to stand. Jade Tempest gets in the way. Came in with the raid to crazy. Stuck at work right now. I hate to hear that, Rob. I hate to hear that, man. I might have to put those on the merch store. Please do. I need a class on RP, deadass. How late are you going to be awake, Leah? Whitney Rivera taunting outside, looking at Samantha Frost. Samantha Frost takes her down, takes down Jade Tempest as well. They done pissed off. They pissed off Frost. Rob D is an asshole and doesn't even realize that Robert Zodiac is champion right now. At least I used the time to make myself new about panels, profile banner, and off light screen. See, I don't know how to make all that. I don't know how to do all that stuff that like goes underneath me on my channel. I don't know how to do any of that. How late are you gonna be awake? I don't know. I don't know. Make sure to put a tinfoil hat in the design. So tinfoil hat, I Love Dustin Hunter with a heart, but it's got to be white, like an I Love New York shirt. Write this down. What's going on, Nelly? Welcome in, brother. I was just talking about you in Cloud City. I was just talking about you. That's how that feels, by the way. That whole I was just talking about you, that's how that feels. Who is Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew is in here. Mountain Dew's the guy. It's Morning Dew. But I got you. I got you. Who is Mountain Dew? He good. He's cool. He's cool. He's good. He's good. he's an RP veteran apparently. He's done like 6 years from what he just said. He's fairly new to my community, but from what he said, he's done RP quite a bit. Only a little over a month now, so basically all has been learning new things. I'm starting to want to do it myself. No, I just don't, like, I've looked for it a couple of times over the last, like, 5 months from when I started streaming, and I just haven't found any. Jade Tempest just got laid out on top of a ladder. We're not going to ignore that. I did see it. Samantha Frost just eliminated Jade Tempest. Double action for Whitney Rivera. This is the closest that she's been to that championship. Whitney Rivera. Whitney Rivera. Whitney driver. 2. Only 2. Yeah, we are all like that.
The letters, Mason. What do they mean?
Kickstand with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Are you from Crazy Eyes, or did you find us from somewhere else? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Sorry for you good. No, I mean, you'll notice Nelly is constantly in caps. It's fine. The second I see him not in caps, I know I fucked up somewhere probably. Big elbow to the face of Samantha Frost. Going for the cover. Going for the cover. Only 2 once again. Can Whitney Rivera walk out of here with the Golden Hour briefcase and the Iron Heritage Championship is what I want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, she's looking for something big. Samantha Frost has been dazed and confused. Came in with crazy eyes but had to go walk my dog. Sounds good, man. Hopefully the doggos are okay. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to UCW Overdrive. This is our Monday night show. It's an E-Fed, kind of like what Crazy Eye does. But like I said, if you want to join here, do not leave Crazy Eyes to join here. Please stay where you came from. If you want to additionally be a part of UCW, I'm all for it. But I don't want to take anybody from what he's got going on. Big sledgehammer to the body of Samantha Frost. I do know that like a lot of people like me, you know, multi E-Fed. I'm in a bunch of different stuff, but I know that's a lot for some people to handle. And I've had people tell me they left E-Feds to join mine. I'm like, no, I don't want to take people from other people's community. So don't do that. Join if you want to, but don't leave where you came from either, unless you got like a reason to that I don't know about. But like, it's all speculatory. I'm good with 2 feds. Yeah, but you're the official timekeeper of one of those E-Feds. Big kick to the face from Samantha Frost. Whitney goes down. High as the 12 he's in. Cartwheel. Whitney gets out of the way. She just saved herself. She's been hit with that cartwheel kick a couple of times. She got out of the way of it this time. Samantha Frost up to the top rope. Off of it. My voice, what just happened? I used to be in like 12 and run a small one. I'm in 6 or 7. And I've ran UCW for about 5 months. So I feel you. I get you. Samantha Frost. Frost over. 2. Whitney Rivera kicks out at 2. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there, to be honest. I don't have an excuse for you. I don't have anything that I can tell you. I don't know how many I'm in anymore after the incident. The incident. Execute Order 67. Whitney Rivera. Big elbow. Samantha Frost still laid out on the outside. Whitney Rivera, is this the opportunity? Is this her time? Only 2. We don't talk about how many I'm in. We don't talk about how many little rag cores are running around. Is what you're talking about. Yo, little E-Fed children. Slaps to the face from Whitney Rivera. Going for the cover. 2. Only 2. It's only the second match. This is only the second match. I just realized that. Whitney driver on the outside. Is it time? Is it time? Only 2. His hand hit the fucking ground. That's a lie. Ref, you tripping. Samantha Frost laid out on the outside. Still, Whitney Rivera heads onto the inside. Picks up that oddly specific sledgehammer. When you could have just gone underneath the ring and grabbed it. Another one. Tries to hit her in the body with it. That was a signature in 2 finishers. Is this chick on roids? I checked all of her stuff. She's not. Her overall is way closer to Whitney. Well, there we go. She Red Bull energy. Whitney Rivera with the Women's Heritage Championship. We don't drug test in CEW. We drug test pretty regularly, just behind closed doors in UCW. But I also edit stuff. Like I edit things a hell of a lot. Only took 4 fucking tries. No, her overall. We test drugs. I mean drug test. No, I check overalls and change stuff to make storylines go better. If you're in an E-Fed and the E-Fed person, the person who's running it says they don't do that, my opinion's they're lying to you. I'm just gonna be honest. Because the best way to have storylines and actually make shit feel more realistic is to change things and mess with things behind the scenes and make people get over and, you know, pull the puppet strings and shit like that and you know, do the shit. Title and briefcase holder, Golden Hour briefcase holder, and Women's Heritage Champion. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Even though you're a sir, but like, she's a ma'am. I was talking to her, not you. I talk to my characters. I talk to the people who don't exist in the ones and zeros. Like a real promoter. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, King Hipsta versus Baker Pierce versus Nicholas Kelly. This is another match to decide who will represent UCW this Sunday at Divided We Stand. SMW versus UCW. Now here's a little behind the scenes for you. Now, can Kelly do literally anything not related to the Deathlock division? Number one. Number two. Not three. Number two. All right. Baker Pierce is also a former MMA fighter. Nicholas Kelly is a former MMA fighter. What will their matchup against each other look like here tonight is one of the questions that I'm going to leave you with. UCW is uncaffeinated? Hey, yes I am. Number three, where is Marie Kelly watching this from? It's not a personal locker room. I don't know who told y'all get your own locker rooms once you become a faction or an organization or any of that shit. I don't pay for extra locker rooms. We got the main locker room, we got the women's locker room, and we got the men's locker room. That is it. I don't know what room John Styles has found himself in with all these ladders and chairs and tables and shit. We don't have a storage room like that. What's going on, Drew? Empire of Pain built theirs in the janitor's closet. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, making their way down to the ring, I believe he is UCW's newest signee. This man is a badass. Surprisingly fell to Drewfie. I'm going to blame 2K for part of that, though, because the momentum got reset. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maverick Baker Pierce is in the building. I'll allow it. If it's in the janitor's closet, I'll allow it. Rose threatened to burn someone alive if they didn't give credit to the one. She didn't say that shit to me. Who was that when Madison Cross was? Fire. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
I am the silence right before the choke. Every hit I take, man, it feeds my soul. Pays the price, but controls the goal.
Watching this in Gorilla or from a local gym while she trains for whenever she has a match. You mean Friday? You mean Friday when she has a match? Rose is unhinged. We're not going to ignore that Mary Jane tattoo on his leg, by the way. Thanks for telling me. Of course, of course. I've had to find time to sit down. So here, I'll pull the curtain. I can't pause it yet. I got you. Hold on. Let everybody come out, and I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, the final contestant making his way down to the ring in this one, Nicholas Kelly, a two-time Deathlock champion, a warrior in the submission division, looking for a win outside of it, looking to represent UCW this Sunday. Nicholas Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. What happened with this dude? I can always say two things. He ended an undefeated streak and was the first to hold the Deathlock title twice. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. King Hipsta, Baker Pierce, Nicholas Kelly, all standing across from each other, looking at an opportunity to represent UCW at Divided We Stand. Hipsta and Nicholas Kelly going at it. Bunch of heat in the ring right now. But yeah, let me pause this real quick, and I'll bring my face back so you can see me. So I've had to find time to go through and change the finishers and the shit like that because the moveset did get reset. And I don't want to short sell her by putting her in a match that doesn't have the finishers and signatures that you wanted her to have. So I'm finding the time to go through and do that, and like replace all of the things that need to be replaced. And then that's when she's going to debut. But I also got to get the arena for Divided We Stand made. Well, it's a good thing that we're paused at the moment, actually. That's a great thing that I paused. But I gotta get the arena for Divided We Stand made. Me and DK, last time we talked about it, there was a couple of meetings I had to miss for it because fucking life. And then I think he had to stream whenever I was available the last time, but we gotta nail down a match card, which is my fault, not his. But I gotta make the arena, nail down the match card, and then probably figure out storylines and outcomes with him, and then where we go from there, because December, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is a good thing that you sent all that shit. It was a very good look, because it's going to make it a lot easier to do that. But no, it is... I want to know if Rose is even involved in Divided We Stand. She is, but it is up to you, Leah, if you are on Team UCW or Team SMW. That is up to you. I will let you know that DK wants you to be a part of SMW. I am impartial. I have a match for if you decide to be UCW or SMW, so it is up to you if you want to be Team SMW or UCW. How you need to declare that is via promo. The more people who can get involved in the promos and the build up to Divided We Stand, the better. Because once we get out of Divided We Stand, ladies and gentlemen, we are going straight into the fast track of United We Fall, which is our WrestleMania in December. United We Fall is going to be the biggest event that we have put on. I'm thinking of making it a multi-day pay-per-view, having like a shit ton of matches that happen over the course of 2 days, bringing people back who we haven't seen, a whole bunch of shit. But Divided We Stand is the first stop for that. So the more people who we can get involved in promos, the more people who we can get hyped up for it. I mean, yeah, it's Monday. We've got until Sunday. I don't know if we're doing Awakening this Wednesday or if I'm going to hold off until after Divided We Stand. But if we have Awakening, that's an entire different show that we're going to have to figure out. We're probably going to push... I'm probably pushing that until after Divided We Stand, just to be honest, because that's a completely different arena and belts and stuff like that I'm going to have to make. I was told to look at more than just the most downloaded Ronda, but motivated enough to check out the entire moveset before changing finishers and signatures. Yeah, I went to do it, and I didn't have enough room on my roster to download her, and I was like, well, fuck. I'm going to have to go through and do a roster wipe, which I need to do anyway, so I can get the SMW and... so I can get the SMW people before Sunday. But no, there's a bunch of stuff that has to happen, and the main thing that I need from everybody, even if you have it, if you want to be a part of Divided We Stand, and you are only Team UCW, you don't know what SMW is, you weren't around for SMW, any of that shit, you can still be a part of it. That's part of what these qualifying matches are. Cut a promo and ask for an opportunity at a qualifying match. Cut a promo and talk shit about what Dustin Hunter's been saying. There's a bunch of ways to work yourself into the storyline. You just got to figure out how to do that for yourself. But nobody's really done it, and we're 6 days away from it, so I'm kind of putting it out there that that's what you guys have the option to do. I mean, if you think about real wrestling, you'd have guys who are in the locker room who are just like, I don't agree with what this guy's been saying. I don't like the way that he's talking about you, like all that. Like you can be that person. But we got 6 days. I'm hoping to have an arena built by Thursday. And then it's really just, it's go mode on Sunday, to be honest. I believe Sunday's the 2nd. I think Sunday's the day that we decided on. Yeah, Sunday's the 2nd. There we go. Talk my way into being involved, even with all my people being baby faces and Whitney being a shoe in it. So Whitney is Team SMW. Once again, that's another situation where it's up to you if you want Whitney to be SMW or UCW. That's you. I've got a match for both in the same situation. But like, as far as tag team, we haven't really talked about anything with tag team division. I'm kind of interested. I'll have to catch up on some reading in the promos and stuff before I got here. I love a good promo. There's some pretty decent storylines that have happened so far. We've had some really exciting stuff. I'm gonna run to the restroom, so I'm gonna let the match run by itself. Here, yeah. I'm gonna let the match run by itself. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then I will be back, and we can continue talking. But I gotta pee. So I am in a Survivor Series match, or is this like some 1v1 stuff, or is that too meta? So Survivor Series matches and stuff like, yes, no, you are in like a Survivor Series match. Yes, that's what you just qualified for, was a Survivor Series match. If you're gonna do something for even if we don't do anything for tag teams, Carlos Gonzalez and Isaac Ramirez can still be involved. It's just knowing if people have interest in it. We're trying to, like, not groundswell, but we're trying to get it hyped up within so that it feels like it's bigger than it is, because it's SMW coming back for one night only, and we don't want to ECW it by bringing it back and shitting on its legacy. I want to do it the right way. I know DK wants to do it the right way. So we're trying to build a little bit of a groundswell underneath it. I think he's going to say something in his Discord about it, and I think he's going to, like, start hyping people up for the return of SMW this weekend and shit like that. But we haven't really talked about that, and once again, that's my fault, not his, because he's been very persistent about trying to get me to talk about it, and shit just keeps coming up. But I'm going to go to the bathroom. Nicholas Kelly with some mounted punches to Baker Pierce. Hipsta. Big knee to the body of Nicholas Kelly. Down onto his back. Huge knee to the body. Kelly. Not Kelly. Hipsta. Let me remember what the fuck I'm doing right now. Pedigree from Hipsta to Baker. Kelly and Hipsta have fought in this exact scenario before with Wagner instead of Pierce. Yeah. Big punch to the face. Elbow to the face as well. Kendo stick misses. Shatters it across the back of Hipsta. Hipsta responds by busting open Baker. Up onto his shoulder. Bouncing. Nicholas Kelly got thrown like a foot and a half higher than he was, and then down onto the turnbuckle. Hipsta with a DDT. Tried to stomp on the hand of Baker. Pierce with a huge boot. Lays out Hipsta. He goes over the top rope and lands on top of him. Pierce from behind. I believe you called that the full throttle, didn't you, Morning? Am wounded animal right now. Going for the cover. 2. Only a count of 2. Kelly able to kick out. Rolling down onto the outside. Big kick to the top of the head. Trash can to the back of the head. Lays him out. Hipsta gets laid out with the same trash can. Baker Pierce back up to his feet. Drops Nicholas Kelly down across his body. Throttle lock, but full throttle is also very cool. Okay. Bet. I knew it was something with throttle in it. Big kick to the body from Hipsta. Gets Baker Pierce onto his shoulders. drops him down onto the top of the barricade. Into the steel steps. Big punch to the face. King Hipsta gets caught by a big kick from the Maverick. Gets a reversal on him, flips him over his shoulders. Working the neck. Bounces the back of the head off the outside. Up to the top rope. Hipsta. Huge move. Onto the outside. Going for the cover on Pierce. Only two. Bouncing the face of Baker Pierce off the outside once again. Nicholas Kelly, big punch to the top of the head, trying to get himself back into this match. Big reversal from Pierce. Big headbutt. Baker Pierce letting the crowd know that he is in control here. Big kick to the body. Kelly with a reversal. Sends him back down onto his back. Big punch to the face from Hipsta. Huge kick as well. Big knee busts open Kelly. Double axe handle to the back. Hipsta with a reversal. Puts Baker Pierce down on his face. Big punch misses. Kelly gets out of the way. Hipsta's got him by the back of the head. Up to the top rope. I don't know who Hipsta's targeting here. He takes down the table on the inside. Kelly goes underneath it. Pulls out a ladder. Baker Pierce also goes underneath the ring. Nicholas Kelly slides the ladder into the ring. Baker Pierce with a kendo stick. Hipsta takes down Nicholas Kelly. Get kendo stick to the back of the neck. Baker Pierce shatters it across his body. Big kick to the body from Hipsta. Pedigree doesn't connect. Baker Pierce flips him over his shoulders once again. Baker Pierce getting the crowd involved. Taking a second to breathe. Nicholas Kelly takes advantage. Bouncing him off the outside of the ring. Superman punch misses from Nicholas Kelly. King's crossing on the way down onto the planks. Nicholas Kelly busted open. Two. Only two. Kelly still in this one. Headbutt from Baker. Hammer fist as well. Nicholas Kelly stands up. Catching his breath for a moment. Watching Hipsta get decimated by Baker Pierce. Sleeps him. One punch. Baker Pierce goes down. King Hipsta going for the cover on Pierce. Only two. Pierce still kicks out. Big knee misses. Hipsta gets... Kelly sneaks up behind Hipsta and lays him out with one punch as well. Going for the cover. Hipsta doesn't go away. Only a count of two. King Hipsta is one of the most resilient men in UCW. Into the barricade. Big punch to the back of the head. Captain Pew Pew with the raid. What's going on, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you are new here, I'm User Unknown. This is UCW Overdrive, our Monday night show. Captain Pew Pew, thank you for trusting me with your people. I'll make sure to take care of them. If you like E-Fed content, if you know what an E-Fed is, then you definitely might like being here. I've heard a lot of good things, not to toot my own horn or anything like that. But I have heard that it's a nice place to be from people who are involved. King's crossing on the outside. Baker Pierce gets laid out. Going for the cover. Two. Only two once again. No, if you're interested in joining, make sure to join the Discord. Exclamation Discord will bring up the Discord for you. You can join the Discord, check out the rules and how to become united, and then you will be a part of UCW. We are actually moving into a pay-per-view this Sunday, Divided We Stand. We are running alongside an old EFED that closed down a couple of months ago, SMW. We're giving them one more breath, one more life. Probably hoping to bring them back for a couple more times, you know, permanently would be great. But I don't make those decisions. It's not my EFED. Captain Q, hope your stream has gone well. I hope your stream went well too, brother. Hope it's been great. You were on the Cloud City, right? Doing some RP. Underneath the ring, Kelly with a steel chair. Hipsta and Pierce both laid out beside him. Into the barricade once again. Baker Pierce has got him on his shoulder. Down onto his knee. Nicholas Kelly gets laid out. Pierce is not done. Yes, sir, getting into trouble. That's the best time. That's the most fun part, though, isn't it? Full throttle. Throttle lock. Nicholas Kelly. He taps. Baker Pierce just made Nicholas Kelly tap. Hipsta with a roll-up cover to Baker. Only two. Nicholas Kelly. But no, Nicholas Kelly. Fucking weakling, I swear. No. But no. No, he's not. I mean, compared to Baker Pierce, he might be. Baker Pierce is like a yoked version of Nicholas Kelly. There's always Friday. There's always Friday. I mean, personally, I want Nicholas Kelly to be on Divided We Stand, so he definitely get another qualifying match. Y'all got me fucked up. But you could also, you know, promo or something like that, get back into it. Baker getting smoked. No, he's not. Oh my. They move stack. They also move stacked on Kelly a lot there, both Hipsta and Pierce. That kind of like 6 finishers total. Yeah, he caught a lot of the big moves. That's part of it, is he caught a lot of the big moves. Baker Pierce going for the cover on Hipsta. Only two. I know that he caught 2 full throttles, and I know he caught 2 King's Crossings for sure. I know he caught 1 pedigree. What's going on, Diego? Sadly, we don't use real WWE people. Full throttle lock. Hipsta's getting tied up. Baker Pierce. Oh, Hipsta got a reversal. Big kick to the body. Sadly, we don't do real WWE people. We only do user-created content. So if you wanted to make a character and join, you know, you could have a match versus somebody else instead of Penta versus Sandman. But you could have, you know, you could be here. You could be a part of the community if you wanted to. Big forearm to the shoulders. Sledgehammer shot misses. You want Kelly on the pay-per-view, so what do you suggest I do? Try another qualifier, promo, etc. I'd promo, because I mean he's getting the other qualifier anyway. Just because there's gonna be a lack of people who haven't been in qualifying matches, compared to the qualifying matches that need to happen. So like some people are gonna get like second tries. But I would promo, and then that promo will lead into the qualifier match that you already know is gonna happen. This match has been wild. This match has been insane. I agree. Stopping down on his hand. Big kick to the body, misses. Down onto his back. Baker Pierce. What's the interviewer's name again? Misty Rivers. Misty Rivers is the backstage interviewer. Baker Pierce lets go of the hold. Bulldog from Hipsta. Watch Kelly lose again because 2K hits us both. I will cry every time. Sledgehammer in the hands of Baker Pierce. That's not a nice view for King Hipsta to be looking at. I guarantee that. Hipsta back up to his feet. Another Bulldog bounces the face of Baker Pierce off the wooden planks on the outside. We have a fatal 4-way at the end of this, and this is the 3rd match of the evening. And we've been going for an hour and a half. Y'all been letting me talk to If he does lose again, I assume he's up shit creek without a paddle. No, I like Nicholas Kelly. Oh my God. Baker Pierce takes down King Hipsta and Nicholas Kelly in his second match in UCW, making both of them tap using the full throttle lock. Throttle lock, full throttle lock. We can do both, whatever. Baker Pierce will be moving on, winning his match. Throttle locked. Throttle locked. Is it throttle locked? Like with a D at the end? Throttle lock. Okay, throttle lock. Full throttle lock, new name. Full throttle lock, new name. God damn it, fucking chair. Nah, I was excited. Bet. Okay. So we got Baker Pierce, we got Drewfie. Next up, we got Azrael Black, Steve Lane, and James Wagner. You know, we got some good shit going on. We got some interesting things happening. Baker Pierce in his second match ever wins the opportunity to represent UCW. That's kind of crazy in my opinion. I threw the chair and it didn't hit him down. Damn. That's what you mean. Okay. I was a little confused. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring first, he is the Demon King of UCW, representing the Empire of Pain. Him and Big Johnson are also the Unified Tag Team Champions. They aren't coming out with the belts because 2K doesn't like me and doesn't like the fact that they won the championship. It takes them off of them every time I put it on them. It's starting to piss me off, I'm not going to lie to y'all. But Azrael Black, ladies and gentlemen, one half of your Unified Tag Team Champions, your first ever Deathlock Champion, the Demon King hath risen, ladies and gentlemen.
Something moves in the dark, I am the one.
Easy solution to that, Falling Out takes the belts from him. Sounds pretty simple to me, but you got the problem of Radcore and Ogre, who are also Unified Tag Team Champions at the moment. So what do we do about that? What do we do about that?
Feel the weight of my wings. Black wings spread wide.
Those big son bitches can fight my boys in the ring like men. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, making his way down to the ring, he is Mr. Stephen Lane. With his slow-ass entrance song and his weird look at the camera. He went, in fact. What you mean, in fact? What you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Doing well in UCW. I'm just happy somebody is doing well in UCW. I mean, Whitney and Kelly are both doing more now, and Marie hasn't yet fought. Hey, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. We'll get there.
A heart that won't yield, a name carved in stone, a force you can't shield. Steve Lane stands tall, unshaken, revealed, unbroken steel, unbroken steel. He doesn't chase, the earth comes to him. A silent storm, his edges won't dim. Chains can rattle, walls can cry.
Slow-ass, methodical-ass theme song.
The reason why no echoes louder than his stride. No foe can run, no place to hide. Unbroken
And ladies and gentlemen, the final man making his way down to the ring tonight, a UCW newcomer, not his first match, like his third match, I believe. The assassin James Wagner looking to make an impact in UCW somewhere, somehow. A lot of questions around James Wagner. Is he a member of Crimson Syndicate? What does his voice sound like? Who is he? What does he think? James Wagner's shown up and been pretty quiet in UCW thus far.
Every strike is planned precise. Every kill rolls just like dice. And I've got a zero pulse. No fear, no fault, no falls. Cut deep, move clean. I'm the ghost between your screams. And I've got a zero pulse. No heart to halt, no loss. When I move, I erase. Welcome to your final place. Code red still calm, steady hand. I don't kill rage, I kill command. If you blink, I disappear. You'll feel the end before I'm near. Rose lights the fuse, I am the flame. Together, perfection never the same. One moves fast, one stays
This man Rad went, in fact, left.
to kill. You can run, but you can't hide. I don't miss, I bide my time. Every strike is planned precise. Every kill rolls just like dice. I've got a zero pulse. No fear, no fault, no falls. Cut deep, move clean. I'm the ghost between your screams. I've got a zero pulse. No heart to halt, no loss. When I move, I erase. Welcome to your final place.
Azrael Black, ladies and gentlemen, a UCW legend takes on Steve Lane, a wrestling legend. And James Wagner, a newcomer to UCW, but known around the world. All three of these men looking for an opportunity to represent UCW. James Wagner just laid Steve Lane the fuck out. Big boot to the face. Azrael Black goes down. What's going on, Ogre? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What's going on, Ogre? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Big punches across the back. James Wagner trying to stay standing. Steve Lane using the power against him and just keeps him down. That's where Rad went. No, I think Rad went to go do something else. I think Ogre just knows. He's like Beetlejuice. Whenever you talk about Ogre and Radcore, Ogre just shows up out of fucking nowhere like a ghost. I think Rad is currently doing some other things, if I just had to assume. Knowing Mr. Radcore, you know, Mr. Randall Radcore, that's not his first name. Just don't even get, don't. It's not. I wouldn't say his first name. Guys, that seems like a safety hazard. This feels like a safety hazard. That's his first name in SMFC. I know. He moves with precision. All right. At least when it comes to E-Feds. So he said, in fact, and then disappeared. It leads me to believe one of two things. How's it going, sweetheart? How's it going? What's going on, Plum? How you doing? Through the ropes. I don't know how Azrael just did what he just did, but he just clipped through the ropes, clipped through the ring post, and then took down Steve Lane. I don't know what just happened. We ain't gonna talk about it. We're just gonna move on with our lives. DDT. Azrael Black gets laid out. Onto his shoulders. James Wagner gets thrown into the barricade. Azrael Black just dominating all these motherfuckers. I don't know how he clipped through. I'm not over that suicide dive. First off, I don't know how he did what he just did, but I'm not okay with this. James Wagner going for a submission. Azrael Black said, hell no. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the first ever Deathlock champion, sir. You better take your hands off me. Big drop kick drops James Wagner. Up to the top. Elbow drop lands. Does not land where it was supposed to, though. Steve Lane misses. Azrael Black with a reversal. Big punch to the body. Azrael with a suplex. Stomping down on the back of his leg. James Wagner thrown into Steve Lane. Steve Lane doesn't seem to notice what the fuck is going on. Come on, boys. Let's pick up the pacing. Let's pick up the program. Cartwheel kick misses from Azrael Black. Steve Lane working the arm of James Wagner. He just flicked his wrist, but not in a good way. It was not a flick of the wrist. It was like a, let me break your shit. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get hungry. Big sledgehammer shot to the body. Azrael Black going for the cover. Not even a count of one. James Wagner still in this one. Steve Lane throwing Azrael Black into the barricade. James Wagner goes underneath the ring. He just says no. Down onto his shoulders. Spear from Azrael Black takes him down. Knees to the back of the leg of Steve Lane. Azrael trying to keep him down. Clothesline from Wagner takes down Azrael. I don't remember who the fuck I'm talking about. Big kick to the face. Wagner goes down, going for the cover. Azrael Black. Only two. Steel chair across the back of Azrael. He's got a table in his hand. Steve Lane. Here in UCW, we don't have matches in the ring, y'all. We just go at it on we just go at it on the outside. Bez press from James Wagner. Looking for something big. Azrael Black saves Steve. Azrael going for the cover. Referee. Only a count of two. The ring's only there because it's legally required to be. That's a fact. It's a place for the referee to stand and feel safe. Ordered ring appearances. Yeah, if I could just like take the ring out and have it be like a mosh pit where they just go at it for no reason. Big kick from Azrael Black lays out Steve Lane. They are currently fighting over his body now, kicking it. Okay, get your fucking shit together, please. Can we get our fucking shit together, please? Only a count of two. Azrael Black still in this match. Steve Lane with a steel chair in his hands. Azrael takes the legs out from underneath James Wagner. Big knee misses once again. We're going to fight over another person's body like fucking idiots. Azrael Black with a suplex. Going for the cover. Steve Lane just got laid out. Only a count of two. Both Kellys would be godly in a mosh pit style E-Fed. Like if you could just do every match as a lumberjack match where you can have like a street fight pit with just people surrounding them and they just fight and they just go at it in the pit, that'd be sick. Sorry I'm late. What I missed? Samantha is no longer a Women's Heritage Champion. Whitney Rivera finally beat her for it. Cloud City is a great place to be. We love Cloud City, and Morning Dew is joining Cloud City. Also, yeah, you're in the main event. Also, you're not late. I'm late. So, big punch from Wagner misses. Biggest thing is Whitney finally dethroning Samantha back. Steve Lane got Azrael on his shoulders, bouncing his face off the other side of the barricade. Big kick to the body from Wagner. Steve with a reversal sends him over his shoulders. bounce him. Big elbow drop. Azrael Black takes it. He's going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Trash can gets thrown down on top of Azrael Black. Whitney's veterinary experience is what beat the Red Bull energy. A roll-up reversal is crazy. That I was just like, it ain't no way, and then it happened, and I was like, oh my. Down onto his shoulders. Steve Lane going for the cover on Azrael Black once again. James Wagner laid out right next to him. Only a count of 2. Big elbow from James Wagner gets the reversal on Steve Lane. Into the steel steps. Big punch to the face from Azrael Black. Drake Frost still struggling to win. Drewfie won that one. Yes. Drewfie beat Drake Frost and Big Johnson. But it was Drake Frost versus Drewfie at the end, and it was a good ass match between Drewfie and Drake Frost after Big Johnson was out of it. It was very entertaining. Drake Frost almost had that shit. Big kick to the side of the face of James Wagner. Azrael Black going for the cover. Only 2. Kendo stick shot to the face of Azrael. He goes down. Into the trash can and the barricade. Steve Lane bounces off both. Kendo stick shattered across the face of Azrael Black. James Wagner going at it on the other side of the ring. Steve Lane seems to have noticed they might be meeting each other, taking a long walk around the beach. Drop kick from Wagner misses. Steve Lane, big punch to the face. Double axe handle doesn't connect. Knees across the shoulders of James Wagner. Steve Lane hyping himself up. Azrael Black's just now making it to the function. Got a ladder in his hands. Azrael Black knocks it out of his hands. Steve Lane is getting folded up right now. I don't know what we're seeing. Blood flow going down to the top of his head. James Wagner, Fez press on top of the ladder to Azrael Black. Asking for both of them to stand. Leg drop misses. Wagner lands on the ladder. Wagner breaks up the pin. Drops the sledgehammer across the body for some reason. Continues to drop it. What is going on? I might need to go make something to eat real quick after this match, by the way. Only a count of 2. Azrael Black with a kick out. Around the ring, considering he looks like he probably has really bad arthritis in his knees, right? Azrael Black and Steve Lane now deciding to team up, drops him across the handle of the sledgehammer. Steve Lane going for the cover on Wagner. Only a count of 2. Azrael Black with some much needed time to breathe. Big kick to the body of Steve Lane. Down onto his back. Big kick to the body. DDT connects once again. Going for the cover. 2, 3. Azrael Black has been eliminated by James Wagner. Ladies and gentlemen, elbow drop to Steve Lane. You bet your ass I wouldn't take anything involving extra walking. Exactly. Wagner doesn't get it. Mine aren't from arthritis. Fair. Arthritis is a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big kick to the body from Wagner. Another DDT. Steve Lane gets laid out on the outside. Drops the sledgehammer across the body. Wagner waiting once again. Big kick to the gut, doesn't hit. Steve Lane. Double fist to the face. James Wagner goes down. Big punch. Rolls him over on the top of his head. Going for the cover on Wagner. Only 2. Just some wars tonight. Love to see it. Yeah, this is a war night for sure. And we got a fatal 4-way as the main event. And we'll be going for almost 2 hours. I did not think about pacing very well, apparently. Steve Lane doing some weird shit. Yeah, 2K decided to make UCW regret not pushing the card to tomorrow. Is exactly what happened. That is exactly what's going on. Bouncing him off the top rope. Baker qualified for UCW versus SMW. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Divided we stand is the official name, but UCW versus SMW is the tagline. Up to the top rope, James Wagner looking to take Steve Lane out of the equation. Double axe handle across the back does a lot of damage. Steve Lane back up to his feet. Sledgehammer shot to the body of Steve Lane does a shit ton of damage. He's back up, big punches to the body. Baker and Drewfie so far have qualified. Whitney Rivera will be taking on Samantha Frost at Divided We Stand for the Women's Heritage Championship. Whitney Rivera, I assume, representing SMW. Samantha Frost representing UCW. That is another confirmed match, as long as all of those things are correct. Steve Lane gets the fucking pin. Takes out James Wagner. Steve Lane also has qualified to represent UCW. I gotta fight Little Miss Roids again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this time she's representing UCW. This time she is representing UCW. Pay-per-view match, so no complaints. Pay-per-view match as the champion as well. Pay-per-view match as the champion. It's pretty fucking cool, man. Not gonna lie. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, a one-on-one match, which is a change in the tides. Let's leave the roids, Mr. Hydrate. She is the smallest person ever, so at least you have said Little Miss OP, okay? Nah, she was looking like she was on roids earlier. I'm not even gonna lie. I can understand this, the roid statement from the way she was acting earlier. She ate everything and just kept getting back up, and it was like, okay, stay down. And then a fucking roll-up got her, and it was like, wow, the roll-up curse never dies. On a bigger stage. It's exactly what I was thinking. I'm glad to hear. Signature and 2 finishers back-to-back at the end of the match. It took a roll-up. Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Daniels looking to take on Sonya G to win back her Women's Overdrive Championship to become a 3-time Women's World Champion here in UCW. Ring announcer getting his work in for the first time, or for the second time tonight, but we're going to skip past him because I've already let you know what you all need to know. This is a one fall match. Extreme rules, submission, pinfall is all it takes to win the match. Ladies and gentlemen, making the way down to the ring for the first time in a little bit without a championship, Rose Daniels. Ladies and gentlemen, a 2-time Women's World Champion, a 1-time Ironclad Champion here in UCW. Repping the legacy of SMW as well. Rose Daniels, ladies and gentlemen.
Twisted in silence, now I won't pretend. You want a rose, I got roots in rage.
That would be my luck. Hey, who knows?
Thorns in bloom, I walk through flame.
Divided we stand is Sunday.
Whispers, I roar your name. You try to bury me, called it defeat. The petals cut deep when you taste this heat.
And ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring for the first time and what could be the only time as Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot for her to get here, but Sonya G walking out with the belt.
Step by step,
be able to relax a little bit on your birthday. Saturday's your birthday? Do you think that we were gonna let that slide? Do you think you were gonna slip that past me? Did you think that you were gonna slip that past me? DK has a bot, I believe. There's a couple of people with bots. Sonya G, ladies and gentlemen, holding that championship up above her head for the first time, or what could be the last time. That is the thing. She is not yet completely champion until she defeats Rose Daniels again and gets rid of that rematch clause. The ring announcer is going to let you know everything that I've already let you know. Handing over the championship. But first, how do we feel about the new YouTube update, guys? How do we feel about this? Because I don't fucking like it. All right, y'all ready for this?
We want to say thank you to all of the WWE Network subscribers because today the WWE Network turns 1 year old.
Our baby's all grown up.
Happy birthday, WWE Network.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I miss WWE Network too.
Happy birthday.
I'm doing it on Friday as well. Don't worry, you're getting 2 of them. Don't worry.
WWE Network, it's awesome!
The Mrs. Corny ass. There we go. There we go, Usos. There we go. Get hit by a car on Friday and miss stream. No. Y'all want to play a game? How many of these people don't work here anymore? Automatic forfeit of title. That is how that works.
What type of
No, not body cam footage. You can't stop me. My front door opens to a main road. But happy birthday, brother. We will be saying that shit on Friday as well, but happy birthday, brother. Congratulations. How old is he? Congratulations. How old are we?
And his name is John C.
Rose Daniels' big kick off of Rose. I can't hear anything. Sonya G. Who keeps bringing this bitch ass referee back? She makes my eye twitch. Same. If people can cool it with the noise for 2 seconds, my poor ears. Yeah, that shit scared the shit out of me, bro. Down onto the top of her head, back, whatever. Where? You mean what didn't get hit with that is my question. Sonya G, up on the middle rope. Big kick misses. Another big kick misses. Another big kick misses. Another big kick misses. Double axe handle to Rose Daniels. I have tinnitus. I feel you about the sensitive ears, but it also just, like, sudden noise freaks me the fuck out. Only a count of 1. She's like a cat, but with infinite lives. It didn't scare me. Yeah, I was hit her with a stiletto in the jugular. That's crazy. That's in the jugular with a stiletto? Scary ass fucking nail, or scary ass heels. But no, happy birthday. How old are we? How are we doing? Daniels gets the ladder into the ring. Sonya catches her with a big punch to the face. Slam in the middle of the ring once again. Sonya G gets her into the ropes. Drops down. Onto the ladder. Main event's next. Yeah, this one's long as shit for some reason. But the main event's next. Why, what you got for me? Also, welcome back. Down onto her back. Sonya G really dominating against Rose Daniels at the moment. Rose stands up. Big punch to the face. Misses once again. Rose Daniels gets bounced off the top turnbuckle. Big punch. Headbutt from Sonya. Overpowering Rose Daniels at the moment. Going for a submission. This super bitch annoying me. Forearm to the back. Into the ladder. She just leaves Sonya to lay there. Trash can in the hands of Rose Daniels. When Rose starts going underneath the ring, you know you got a problem. I'll be 27 come Saturday, UCW. Damn! Not you. Not you. I was talking about what Rose Daniels did to the referee. She actually just put a fucking stiletto in her jugular. That was kind of insane. Like, she just kicked the dog shit out of the referee. Maybe that's why she be fucking with. Maybe that's why she be fucking up y'all's matches, because y'all just be abusing this lady. You be 27 on Saturday. Very nice. Very nice. You older than me by a couple minutes. Big punch to the face from Rose Daniels. Getting into this fight. Big knee to the body. Roll up cover. Oh, not even a 1 count. Off the middle rope. Rose Daniels starting to get some offense in. Bad back, curved spine, bum legs. Hey, same. Chair shot misses. Tackle from Sonya. Trash can down onto her body. Big chop across the chest. Trash can for a trash champion. You talking mad shit right now. What you gonna do when Darkwind says something back? Huh? What you gonna do when Darklow17 shows up out of nowhere in YouTube chat and got something to say? Big elbow to the body. Into the ropes. Down onto the logo. Sonya is demonstrating a lot of power here tonight. Nothing different. There you go. I mean, as long as you keep that same energy, we good. We okay. Going for the cover. Only a count of 1. Rose getting closer to keeping Sonya down. Chair in her hands. Cross the body and the knee. Another cover attempt. Not sure if that's the smartest decision. Gets a 2 count out of it. Rose Daniels hyped up. Gets caught with a big shot to the body. Sonya with a combo. Rose goes down. Throwing the trash can off of Rose Daniels. Steel chair in hand. Takes it to her hand. That was a little, y'all making commentating a little difficult when y'all start making me repeat words and shit. My stutter gonna come out real fast. Big kick connects that time. That shoulder tackle definitely did not connect. That clothesline did. Oh, damn. Back of Rose's head hit that chair. Another neck breaker going for a submission. Rose Daniels looked calm in the middle of the ring. Sonya lets go of her. Up onto her shoulders. Sonya switches the grip a couple of times, demonstrating the power made in Tokyo. 2. Only 2. Rose Daniels laying out in the middle of the ring. Sonya G heads underneath the ring, pulls out a table. It's the signature weapon of Rose Daniels. Too busy showing off. Hey. Rose heads outside, misses the grab. Sonya's got her once again. Into the barricade. Runs into the barricade once again. Rose Daniels. DDT connects. That table is on fire. That table is indeeding on fire. It is indeeding on fire. Sonya G. I know. I know. I already saw it. I got you. What's up? What's good? I was waiting, actually. I was waiting for you. I already had my email pulled up waiting for you. Big punch to the body. Yo, where Ace Longman at? Where Ace Longman at? Where 901 at? Where he at when we need him? Rose Daniels and Sonya just absolutely going at it in this one. Over the rope. Sonya should have gone through that table right there. That should have been how that went, but we're going to ignore it. Rose Daniels has got her next to the table. Decides to throw her inside. Very unlike Rose, but that's fine. Going up to the top rope. Sonya rolls conveniently right where she needs her to be. Big elbow drop misses. Baker 52 requesting fire at ringside. Yeah, no, for real. For real, for real. Only a count of 2. Nelly did say that he was on while he was on vacation. I turned Cloud City into an E-Fed. You know, I liked having a fire chief. What can I say? Trash can down on top of Rose Daniels. She got caught by it. The referee got caught by it though. Ref did slap Rose in the head. Definitely did happen. I can see that. It's assault on a superstar. We've talked to our referees multiple times about this shit. She tried to go into the corner. That's crazy. She's just going to stand there and wait now. She's going to stand there and taunt. Big elbow to the face from Rose Daniels. Kick to the body. Head trap. Arms crossed. Big punches from Sonya G. She gets the reversal. Big kick to the body from Sonya. Misses as well. Rose Daniels with a knee to the face. Lays her out. Off the middle rope. Moonsault lands. Don't love you standing up on your knees. Feels like I'm trying to bend the wrong way. Oh yeah, no, that's the greatest thing actually. Rose Daniels going for the cover. 3 kicks is all it takes. No, it's not. Only a count of 2. Table's still on fire. The fans on the opposite side of the ring are definitely getting warmed up at this point. Sledgehammer in the hand of Rose Daniels to the body. Sonya goes down. Sledgehammer shots to the chest once again. Oh my God. Rose got folded in half. Her head, the back of her head hit that sledgehammer. Sonya G letting loose on the former champion. Sonya G also one of the people who are a little bit lost at the moment. Why do I feel like, yeah, but say, why do I feel like I can see the fucking, there we go. Big punch to the face. Spanish fly on the outside. Rose Daniels lays out Sonya G. Sonya with a reversal. What's the G stand for? That's a question that I've got. What's the G stand for? Down onto the back. Big kick to the body. Sonya, submission on the outside.
The letters, Mason. What do they mean?
Anna Jesse with the follow. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Welcome in, Anna Jesse. This is UCW Overdrive. It's our Monday night show. Sonya G gets Rose to tap on the outside, but since it happened on the outside, I've assumed to this point that it means gray. I assume. Rose Daniels did get submit on the outside, though, so it did not count. Rose Daniels still in this fight. Drops the face of Sonya G off of her knees. Didn't realize I wasn't following you. It's good, brother. It's good. Onto that chair on the outside. Rose Daniels just got laid out. Sonya trying to get her back into the ring. How are things? Not too bad, not too bad. How are things with you, brother? How are things with you? Big elbows to the body. Sonya G with a reversal of her own. Rose gets thrown into the ring finally. Sonya with a kendo stick. That definitely would have bounced off the face of Rose Daniels. Rose Daniels back up to her feet. Was going for something big. Sonya caught her with a knee to the face. Kick to the body. Rose Daniels flattens Sonya. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Only 2. Sonya G did a lot of big things on the outside of the ring and wasted a lot of time. If Rose Daniels can capitalize and make up for the fact that all of it happened in a time where she could not be taken out of this match, she could win back her championship, ladies and gentlemen. Rose Daniels trying to put it all together here right now. Throws the trash can down on top of Sonya. She's going up to the top. She wants Sonya to stand. This might not be a good idea. Forearm misses. Rose falls down. Sonya's got her up on her shoulder. Switching the holds. Gets her up. Made in Tokyo on the way. Rose Daniels folded up in half. Sonya G waiting for the referee. 3. Sonya G will retain. Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Daniels, still the #1 contender for the Breakdown World Championship, will face Santana Storm at SMW x UCW. Divided we stand for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonya G will face Morgan Hunter, possibly. I don't know. Just spitballing. Don't quote me on that one. Because it might change. I might put some different shit together. I might make some different shit happen. Because I'm thinking like a fatal 4-way with Rose Daniels, Sonya G, Morgan Hunter, and fucking Jade Tempest or somebody like that could work too. I got to talk to DK before I plant any more things down. What I can say, Samantha Frost and Whitney Rivera will be going at it at SMW x UCW on Sunday for sure for the Women's Heritage Championship. Let's move on to the main event. Why can't I do anything on my computer? Why can't I do anything? Why can't I? I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Why did the scene just change? What the fuck is going on? Oh, Oh, we're doing this shit again, huh? We're doing this? At least he's nice enough to fix it for YouTube. At least they're nice enough to fix it for YouTube, right? What the fuck is it? What's going on?
Why am I here? Did you miss me? Did any of you miss me? Probably not. See, but I'm not here for any good reason. No, no, no. See, somebody has ran their mouth for long enough. And Dustin Hunter, you want to talk about having a backbone, you spineless son of a bitch. And then you have the audacity to talk about chaos like you understand its meaning. Dustin, I'm going to give you the meaning. I'm going to give you everything that you asked for, and the birds of prey are going to pick upon you like a carcass in the road. But don't be scared, Dustin. Don't run now. For it's only just beginning. My reign of terror has only just begun. Ask the Omegas what happens when they tested fate. Ask the Lucha Dragons what happened to their precious titles when they tested fate. You run your mouth and you want to test fate, and you want to test chaos, and you want to test the backbone of UCW? Fine. You want terror, you want chaos, you found him. I hope you're ready. And I hope that you bring everything that you got, because I promise you, even that is not enough.
That's not what I was expecting. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Radcore has just announced allegiance with UCW. I believe he has just announced that he is standing with us, not against us. I hope. Oh. I think Ballin' Out's being spared for the moment. I think Ballin' Out is being spared for the moment. I think Radcore, the demon in the corner of UCW, has picked a different target for something a little more important. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to interpret what just happened. Holy shit. But anyway, before that happened, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Reverend Supreme Knight taking on John Styles, the Skill Tree QLG, and Ricky Thomas. The Fighting Spirit Championship is on the line. Ring announcer letting you all know what I've already let you all know. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring first, I believe, sporting the King of Carnage Championship for the first time in a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, John Styles making his way down to the ring, not only as the Fighting Spirit Champion, but as the Prince of Carnage Champion as well.
built on my mind, fire in my veins. Came from the bottom, now I'm running the game. There's no style like mine, I was born to shine. When the lights go up, it's my time to climb. They try to break me, they can't fake me. This ring is mine, now watch me take it. Oh, no style like mine. Swagger walk, got the crowd on tilt. My name stitched in victory, guilt by guilt. Legacy loud, can't mute this pride. I'm the storm that your fate can't hide. Step up, you better come correct. I don't fear, I demand respect. Belt on my waist, fire in my eyes. Styles never fall, we only rise. There's no style like mine, I was born to shine. When the lights go up, it's my time to climb. They try to break me, they can't fake me. This ring is mine, now watch me take it. Oh, no style like mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring next. A promising young man in UCW thus far, looking for a shot at the world championship. But first, he's got to make it through a couple other divisions to prove that he's worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, the skill tree QLG.
Burn the pages where my past survived. Every scar a map that I can trace, leading me straight to this place. No spotlight handed down to me. I built my name from broken dreams. Now I'm standing where the echoes call. If I rise again, I'll risk the fall. Every lesson, every fight made me sharper.
Very interesting.
In the light. If I stumble, if I bleed, that's the price of what I'll be.
Oh, you added me in a promo?
When the world says stop, feel the pressure, I don't drop. Every step another flame, I'll never play their game. 'Cause I'm fire and I won't expire. No chains can hold this higher. I climb higher. This is my empire. They said slow down, I just move faster.
Hold on, Drew. I'll read that when I can actually pay attention to it. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring next up. The Clash contract holder still. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Supreme Knight.
Supreme night in the ring of fire, moves like thunder, never die. Muscles touch dynamite. He's the king of every fight. In the shadows, he goes plots. Every move a master's thought. Darkest cloak, he's not benign. Cruel and cunning, always prime.
And ladies and gentlemen, the final entrant in this match, a man who is looking to put it together and get a championship back around his waist here in UCW, the Dark Horse Ricky Thomas, ladies and gentlemen.
In the shadows, he looks silent as a ghost. Wrestling the demons, chasing down the most. Call him the Dark Horse, Ricky Thomas in the ring. With a heart of steel and fists that sting. No spotlight needed, he fights through the night. Breaking the chains.
Winner of this defends the title at Divided We Stand, or do they join the UCW team?
Whispered like a legend untold. Ricky
So defending it at Divided We Stand, probably joining Team UCW, not sure.
coming, knocking down the door. A force of nature, hear the battle cry. Fear the Dark Horse, light up the sky.
Fighting Spirit Championship up for grabs here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 4 men with a whole lot of chaos on their mind. Very interested to see how this one plays out. QLG, John Styles, Supreme Knight, and Ricky Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, standing across from each other. All of these men have stood across from each other in a ring before. Some of them for the first time against other people, though. Just wanted a little context is all for the future. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm not sure, to be honest. Supreme Knight going for a cover early. DK just DM me. Supreme Knight facing John Styles. Stomping on his back, stomping on his face. Ricky Thomas and Azrael Black going at it on the inside. Spear from Thomas takes down QLG. Belly drop misses. Sorry, reading promos. And Drewfie, for clarification on what you said, because I do understand how it could be misunderstanding. The capacity of how he was on Team UCW is not necessarily what the match was for. Yes, you did. You're good, Hipsta. I saw it. You're good. So whether or not it was just defending the Deathlock Championship at Divided We Stand, or whether or not it was being a part of the Survivor Series match is kind of what he qualified for. Everybody who's a part of the qualifying matches is somebody who was already planned on being on the card. It's just where they kind of fall on the card is kind of where it's at. Which is like you've seen like Azrael Black, Steve Lane, and James Wagner. All three guys have been a part of programming for the last month. So it makes sense that they are part of the plan for the pay-per-view. Just kind of figuring out where they fall in and what their role is in the pay-per-view is what the match is for. So if Drewfie would have lost, he still would have defended the Deathlock Championship. He just wouldn't have been in the Survivor match. Because he's in the Survivor match, the Deathlock Championship will be defended on Friday, like planned, and Baker Pierce will be available in that match as well. It's a little convoluted and confusing, but I got it. I got you, I promise. Ricky Thomas has John Styles by the back of the head. Supreme Knight obsessed with Ricky Thomas at the moment. QLG heads out to the outside, fired up, coming from getting himself amped up in the middle of the ring. Might have done the line of coke, who knows, man. Big elbows to the body of Supreme Knight. QLG drops John Styles face first on the outside. Only a count of one. Just figure I'd push the chip on his shoulder a little farther. Oh, you know, for sure. Oh, no, for sure. Because it makes him sound like he was like, I didn't know I had to prove myself again. But, like, you said I was already proven. But, like, whatever, bro. No, I feel you. Kendo stick across the face. John Styles makes his way back into the ring. Ricky Thomas with a clothesline lays him out. Supreme Knight with a reversal. QLG gets thrown over the top rope. Ricky Thomas has got Supreme Knight by the back of the head. Ricky Thomas going for the cover. Big punch to the back of the head. QLG drop down on the back of his shoulders once again. John Styles gets caught with a table. Ricky Thomas with a kendo stick. Supreme Knight gets caught with a big fist to the face, up onto the shoulders. John Styles looking for a Made in the Asylum on Supreme Knight. Supreme Knight in a bad spot. Count of 2. Able to get the kick out. Frog splash from QLG misses. Big kick to the face from Supreme Knight. Ricky Thomas catches a big forearm to the face. Ricky Thomas goes down. Supreme is currently very intimately looking at that top turnbuckle. Drops QLG the same way he dropped Ricky Thomas moments ago. John Styles heads back outside. QLG only with a count of 2. Able to get the kick out. Let me turn my shit back on. I'm not hitting my rating on. There we go, there we go. Supreme Knight lays out QLG once again, going for the cover. Only 2. It's all love, Supreme, I promise. Please don't send the church after me. We haven't seen Brother Drake in a minute. We got to get Brother Drake in here somewhere, too. Did he hit him with the Hammer of God? Bet. Big forearm to the face. What's going on, Tony? What's going on, Tony? How's it going, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. Off the top. QLG with a huge move. Just laid out Supreme Knight on top of that ladder. Ricky Thomas. Knees across the shoulders. Ricky Thomas sneaks up behind Supreme Knight, going for a guillotine. Rear naked choke, not a guillotine. I'm tripping. Supreme Knight taps. Ricky Thomas has eliminated Supreme Knight, ladies and gentlemen. No, he definitely tapped. What the fuck? Is this not a false count anywhere? Cooking a new look for Santana. That's a bet. That's a bet. DK, welcome back. DK, welcome back. Kendo stick to the face. I responded to your DM, by the way. You might have responded to what yeah, you did. That's what I thought. I'm still in this. Divine happenings. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. It's 100% a false count anywhere. Yeah, he definitely tapped out. Just got back from the gym. Very nice, very nice. As far as activity, we've got people who don't really cut a lot of promos and shit like that. I mean, like, it's great to see them in chat and shit, but it's not like activity isn't required. It's just very much appreciated. So, like, if he's worried about being able to show up in chat or being able to cut promos and stuff like that, you can just let me know, and I'll keep him out of major storylines until he starts cutting promos, showing interest in wanting to be in a major storyline, and then he'll get put in one. It's pretty easy. I'm fairly flexible with the way that shit works. That is another thing with the SMW guys, is just like who all's gonna stay after Divided We Stand, because I need to know that so I can get ready to delete them afterward to free up roster slots and stuff like that. But yeah, no. You probably gotta go to the gym after SMFC tomorrow, but we can figure out a time at some point tomorrow to get together and kind of workshop the card and shit like that. And I'll try and get like mock-ups for the arena, like logos and stuff like that for you, so I can show you what I'm kind of looking for, what I'm gonna do with the arena. QLG going for the cover on John Styles on the outside. Only a count of 2. He works in an oil rig and barely ever has Wi-Fi. He can watch VODs and cut promos when needed, but always being active 24/7. That's fine, yeah. Like I said, there's people who are here once a week. There's people who are here twice a week. I mean, I have people who only watch the VODs and watch the YouTube videos and then cut promos in Discord. That's what Darkwind does. Ace Anderson, Big Johnson, Sonya G, that's what he does. I'm off at 3 p.m. tomorrow, so up until SMFC I'm available. Sounds good. Sounds good. We can just get in, chop up, divided we stand, and then jump into SMFC. That's fine with me. Big leg drop from Supreme Knight. I'll go ahead and get logos and stuff done at some point today. And I'll get like an outline of the matches that I've got in my head figured out. I'll also go in and see if it'll let me do the 5-man tag team match. Do we want it to be an elimination match? Do we want it to be like Tornado? Like, or we want it to be like classic Survivor Series where you get eliminated and fucking everybody stands on the outside and shit? Because then at that point, we also have to take into account how many SMW people we have. Because of it, the idea I have for it is more like a like matchups between my champions with your guys. That's another reason why like who is gonna stay after Divided We Stand is important, because like if somebody wins the championship, they're gonna have to drop it and then like have a tournament to put it back on the market and shit like that. So I just need to have the game plan for how that's gonna work as well. I know Whitney Rivera and Samantha Frost is happening for the Women's Heritage Championship. I can confirm that one. I know that there's a Dustin Hunter, Adam Thomas match where the championship will be on the line. Just how it's going to work, I haven't fucking figured out yet. I don't have any big named active people. I mean, that's fine. I don't have like the most big named active people either. It would really just be like, because you could send out in your Discord and just be like, hey, anybody who's interested in SMW versus UCW, you know, let me know. We can get your character put in and shit like that. John Styles bounces Supreme Knight off the barricade, if that's something you want to do. It'd probably be the only way to figure out who's interested in like representing, you know, and like showing up and shit. Do promos need to go in Overdrive section, or so it depends on what are you talking about? Keep most of them quiet though, so I'll let it be a surprise. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna talk to you about them. We saw the match that set up Samantha Frost versus Whitney Rivera. You will have to fix overall. We're gonna go through and do that as well. We're gonna decide outcomes and shit like that together. But only chooses one of me when I had 5. Whitney Rivera and Walter Brooks, that's 2, sir. Whitney doesn't count as she's in both, basically. That's fair. Okay, damn. He knew. He knew. Supreme Knight's still in this one. I don't know where the fuck he's at, but he's still in this. Do I pick my team now or what? Yes, picking your team now would be appreciated so that whenever we get in a call tomorrow, we can figure out where the people who were on both shows land. Knew your ass was going to say something about that. Supreme Knight pinned. He has been eliminated this time. QLG takes down Supreme Knight. Supreme Knight will not walk out with the Fighting Spirit Championship. John Styles, Ricky Thomas, and QLG still in this one. Up onto his shoulders. Off the side of the apron. Also, since your birthday is the day, or is the Saturday that we were going to record Mike Warriors, and Sunday is the pay-per-view, and we record Mike Warriors on Sundays sometimes now. What are we doing? What are we doing about that? QLG drops the leg drop onto the leg of John Styles. Canadian Destroyer to Ricky Thomas, busts him wide open. Where the referee at? That was definitely like at least a 2 count. QLG's got fucked by the ref. Big punch from John Styles. Big elbow to the face of John Styles from QLG. Drops him. 2, 3. John Styles has been eliminated. QLG or Ricky Thomas, Fighting Spirit Champion. We will have a new one. John Styles will lose the King of Carnage Championship once again in the first defense, and Ricky... Steel chair in hand. We're doing the episode on Saturday as planned. Do you think I'm pushing that aside for anything? I'm the world, in the words of LA Knight. All right, word. Grab his dick and twist it. Purple nurple that ass. QLG. What's going on, Blue Viking? What's going on? GG's QLG. Now go prove yourself. Facts. Going for the cover. 2. Thomas kicks out at 2. I'm a horrendous... Nah, he told me earlier. That's the only reason why I know. And I mean, like, to be fair, are you really just about to... I need your birthday, your favorite color. Like, I need all of these things from you so I can catalog it in my brain. I don't think we're thinking about that shit. Rear naked choke. QLG got out of it. Big elbow to the face of Ricky Thomas. Started streaming again today. Good shit, Blue Viking. How was it? Did you enjoy yourself? Plus, you got a Discord bot to remind you, brother. Going for the cover. 2. Only 2. Chops across the chest. I don't give a fuck about my birthday other than being used to be lazy. There you go. Big kick to the side of the face. QLG takes down Ricky Thomas once again. That's the one birthday. I remember that birthday and my birthday, like, pretty solidly. That's Mallory's birthday. Other than that, I'm not remembering shit. Oh, my God. Big knee to the face. Ricky Thomas folds QLG in half. It was short, not a lot of viewers, but I needed it. Hey, the viewer count don't matter. What matters is you went live. You won the first part of the battle by doing that shit. The people will come. Mine's until January. I don't expect shit. Maybe one person telling me happy birthday. Hey, mine's in January as well, and same. Down onto his face. Ricky Thomas trying to remain in control. Barely remember mine that it's in November. Big knee takes down QLG once again. I did get a notification for another promo. There's a bunch of promos. I expect a bunch more promos, to be honest. I also have to put my Adam Thomas hat on tonight. I have to work on my birthday. I felt that. 10 people to spam my phone with birthday messages being in 12 EFEDs. Half of them having bots. We'll do that, though. Facts. QLG. Trying to keep Ricky Thomas down. Happy early birthday. Yeah, fuck yeah. Winner just streamed the other day, and he shouted me out. It showed clips from 7 to 8 years ago and made me want to stream again. Drew, do it. Do it. Down onto the ring. I'll be getting Kelly and Whitney's promos out sometime this week. Sounds good. Huge kick to the side of the face. QLG takes down Ricky Thomas. Knees to the back. QLG going for the cover. 1, 2. Only 2. Ricky Thomas back up to his feet. Gets out of the way of the chop from QLG. Elbow drop misses. Kick misses from QLG as well. Ricky Thomas taking a moment to breathe in the corner. This is not a good idea. There's a big kick on his way. Big kick to the side of the face of Ricky Thomas. I just attempted this promo with my fuck going on in my head. Fair. That's usually how it goes for me as well. I got like 3 different characters I got to talk for, so I feel you. Big punch to the face. Ricky Thomas. QLG struggling. He taps. Ricky Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, your new Fighting Spirit champion. For the first time in his career, his second championship in UCW. Ricky Thomas is going into SMW versus UCW. Divided we stand as the Fighting Spirit champion. John Styles will not be invoking his Fighting Spirit rematch clauses as of right now. He has something else to focus on. Fair. Sometime this week, I still want to learn how to roleplay properly. That's not hard. I'll try and go. I might go live tonight and do some RP just to help you get the hang of it and let you like learn what words and shit are. Thought QLG was going to get that belt after me beating him twice. Would have been fine, but I may have said some sort of promo. That's fair. Fucking thinking too much? Hey, felt that. That is very true. Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the night, Drewfie won an opportunity to be on Team UCW, not just to defend the Deathlock Championship, but to be on UCW for UCW's team on Sunday. Drake Frost and Big Johnson sadly were not able to get the job done. After that, Jade Tempest fell to Whitney Rivera, as well as Samantha Frost, the defending Women's Heritage Champion, where Whitney Rivera took the belt away from her. I don't want to be stuck in a loop for both the belts. Exactly. Baker Pierce defeated King Hipsta and Nicholas Kelly here tonight in an incredible triple threat match, picking up his first W in UCW. After that, Steve Lane defeated Azrael and James Wagner to join Drewfie on Team UCW, as well as Baker Pierce, who will be on that team. Sonya G defeated Rose Daniels to become an undisputed Women's World Champion. She is now the Women's World Champion without a shadow of the doubt for the first time ever. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Thomas defeated Supreme Knight, Reverend Supreme Knight, the Skill Tree QLG, and John Styles to become the Fighting Spirit Champion for the first time in his career. It was an incredible overdrive, ladies and gentlemen. We had a lot of nice conversations. We've got some great promos pouring in. Had a very active chat. I appreciate all of you. It's a very good night, but I am tired, I am hungry, and I need to drink water and go to the bathroom. So we're going to do that. We do that now. That is where I go. That is what I do. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go find somebody to raid. Ooh, decisions. All right. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. There's 21 of y'all in here. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Do we want to go watch Black Ram play Silent Hill? Or do we want to watch Onyx in Cloud City? For Leah's sake, I'm thinking Cloud City. I'm thinking go to Cloud City, watch Ozzy RP is good for her. So I'm thinking we go to Onyx, but I want y'all's opinion. So what are we thinking? Also, if you're on YouTube, I appreciate you showing up. Appreciate you showing out. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. And then, yeah, you can go because you're not going to be a part of the raid, sadly. But we love you. We miss you. Take care of yourself. Don't make any bad decisions. Don't do it just for me. Supreme said Cloud City. Hydrate said Silent Hill. Joker said Onyx. Do what you want. Don't worry about me. Let's go hit up Ram. Let's go hit up Ram. And then I'll send Onyx's link in Discord. I'll send Onyx's link in Discord, and we'll do it that way. But I want to spread the love to people other than just, you know, I want to expand communities and shit. I want to do the damn thing, you know? We are going to show our boy Ozzy some love, though. 100%. We are going to show our boy Ozzy some love. Y'all be safe. Make good choices. Bye.